Hey everyone, thanks for trying to learn to play games. My name is Lance, and today I'll be doing an unboxing video for Resident Evil 3 and all of the Kickstarter goodness. There is a ton of stuff here. I cannot wait to show you all the cool new things with this game. So this is the latest one from Steamforged Games. It is a 1 to 4 player game that takes roughly 45 minutes to an hour and a half to play. It is a fully cooperative game where all the players are working together to survive the horrors of Raccoon City and hopefully make it out alive without running into the Nemesis too many times. Though I have a feeling some of you may not be that lucky. So with this one, I'll be unboxing the game, showing you everything that's included. I also will have a link up in the top corner if you'd like to check out a teaching video I did for Resident Evil 2, which I'm a big fan of. I think most of the rules have stayed pretty much the same, but let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see some other videos around this one, whether you want me to do a updated teaching video or a full teaching video, some playthroughs, or anything else you'd like to see. I love starting conversations and love to hear from you guys down below. As always, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button, subscribe to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow and produce all these great videos you love to watch. Also considering that bell so you get notifications anytime I release new stuff. So let's head to the table and we'll find out what's in the box. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the core box first. Alright, so first I have the rule book here, and again, they break everything down, so we have all of the different components and introduction to this one. And the character profiles, enemy cards, everything's broken down really nice. I do like the way that Steamforged does their rulebooks. I would like a little bit more detail on some of this stuff, as some of the things are a little unclear with some of their books. But overall, not too bad, at least for layout purposes. We got the danger levels and then playing the game. Advanced rules. Very cool. And then we have the scenario book. So this one will have all the different branching scenarios, and you'll be using this city map to kind of plot your way around and give you different choices and things that you'll have to make throughout your campaign, which is really cool. I like that. I don't want to show too much on that one. Next, we have the different game trays, and normally I'm a big fan of these, but the last couple games that they've done, I haven't been quite as big of a fan, as some of the stuff just doesn't fit right, or there's definitely some areas that are a little lacking with some of their stuff. But we have the different tokens here. We have fire tokens, raising fear tokens, and all the different stairs and doors, and I'm just having a hell of a time getting that back in. We have blood tokens and the different threat level tokens here, the different search tokens, so A, B's, and all those, and some of the corpse tokens. Moving on, we have a large tray for the different areas and the corner tiles, and right away I can notice a lot more detail in these. They're a lot brighter, a lot more variation in the different scenes and stuff, so definitely much better than the originals. I know there was a lot of contention with that. A lot of people were very upset with the quality of those, so they will, which I'm also going to show a little bit later. If you back the original Resident Evil 2 game, they also included an additional set of city tiles to kind of replace them, but also give you some more options. So you can use the old ones if you want to. You could also scrap them or use some of these in conjunction with some of the other games or other types of games here, like Resident Evil 3 and soon to be Resident Evil 1, which I got the Kickstarter thing in there is talking about it's coming soon, so that one's really exciting, and I'm a big fan of Resident Evil 1 too, so very cool. We have all the different zombies, so we have a couple of the different models here and some additional spaces for additional models, which I'm sure some of those expansions will be able to fit in there. And then the second tray has our heroes in it with some additional zombies, as well as some of the dogs. Looks like a couple dogs are on fire, a couple regular dogs, and then some of the other enemies in there. From there, then we also have a breakdown of all of our small cards, which are broken off. You can put them into the different sections here, if I can get these out. So we have some of our locked places, and we have different locations that are locked, and everything's kind of divided. here. Maybe. And then all the other cards, so all the different item cards and character cards and all that. And there's the Nemesis, so cool, with his rocket launcher. And then we have the mutated version of him, so as you tear him down, he gets nastier and nastier, and one of the worm monsters. And then all of our weapon dials. And so we have some handguns here, some of the different magnums and all that kind of stuff, so awesome. From there, the different cards, and I don't know why they put it on an angle. I would have preferred it flat and kind of encompassing more, where I'm not sure the thought process there, but that's what they did. But you have the different threat tiles for the doors, and all clears are what you really want to see, but we have plenty of other nasty stuff in there. And then some of the other cards, so we have some of the character cards in there, which I've kind of already sorted some of these. We've been trying to catch on this one quick and be able to get some other videos made, so we already started using some of this stuff. But there's our characters. There's Jill Valentine and some of the other mercenaries that we run into. Carlos. There's the enemies. We have some zombies and disease zombies. Zombie dogs. Nemesis. And then we have another type of card here. This is the Nemesis Stage 2. And there's a whole bunch of those. And then the Grave Digger and a bunch of those. So these will dictate what kind of actions they take throughout their turn when you're fighting off those bosses. And finally, we have the health tracks for each of the players and some more tiles. We have our square tiles here. Again, a lot better on the coloring of these tiles. And then the smaller square tiles, there's the Raccoon City Police Department and some of the other locations in there. Piano, very cool. Again, much better detail on these. Very cool. A couple of cop cars burning up and all that. And then finally the rectangular tiles. A couple more. There's a dumpster fire. Very cool. And that is everything for the base game. Okay, so let's move on to some of the small boxes here. So first off, I did get an extra dice set. I couldn't pass up the chance to get the little beaker here, which are test tube. That's really cool. And just another standard set of dice for the game. And then we have 3 of the white boxes. So this is the monster box. So we'll find, let's see what's in this one. So this one is more of the enemies. We have additional dogs, a couple more of those nasty guys, and it looks like quite a few more zombies. Yes, these are all of the different zombies for the game. Okay. Next, we have Kickstarter exclusive models. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's all the heroes. And we got, here's a guy with the rocket launcher, very cool. Some of the different characters with their different costumes and stuff. Nice. And then we have the Hunter Monster box. Ooh, these are the big guys. Very cool. Bruh. So cool. Lots of good detail on these. Oh, can't quite. He doesn't want to come out right now. Okay. Alright, so next let's move over to the 3 medium-sized boxes. So first off, we have Last Escape. So this one is going to have a small additional book. So it'll give us some more stuff to do. We got the introduction, all the different components, characters, and we have some new game rules, narrative event cards, and then the different scenarios. So I'm not going to show too much on that. A new tile. It's a large tile. Ooh. And then the enemies. So let's see what we got here. So we have some crows. There's the spiders and some additional characters. Let's take a look at some of the cards here. So we have another set of small cards. Let's start with those. So we got some blue herbs for that poison, the samurai edge, knife. Well, if you want to test your mantle and see if you can make it through the game with a knife only, here you go. You get a red dice though, so that's a little bit better, a red die. And some additional ammo, first aid sprays, and survivor. Okay, then we have, let's take a look at what we have here. So we have the crows, and there's the giant spiders, brain suckers, and then you died. Well, that's not what you always want to see, but we have these some of the new cards here with numbers on them, ratings and stuff. And then we have maybe a randomizer for where certain things go. Operation success, we made it. Let me take care of that. So then we have some more of those, and then some additional characters. So Marvin is in there, Brett, Murphy, Terrell, Barry, all the cool guys. And then we have a Jill Valentine advanced, and then our advanced characters for the core game, and then some advanced characters for this, and a couple additional door cards. On to the terrain pack. So this will be all the doorways and everything. So first off, we have the stairs, I believe this is. Yes, these are the different stairs. Very cool. And then all the different tokens. We have some corpse tokens. There's some barrels. There's the typewriter and ink. We have barricades. And there's our box, of course, to place all of our equipment in. We got some additional typewriters. So this will replace most of those tokens in the game. And then the doors themselves. And there's looks like there's a few different types of doors there, and these open up, of course. So there's the wooden door, or the metal door, and there's some additional stairways. Some of the facility doors, and there's the old-fashioned wood doors. All kinds of cool stuff. And then we have the archways. Very cool. And then the retro pack, for those of you that have played the game way back in the day, this will take you back to your PlayStation days and Resident Evil 3. So this will be just a complete collection of cards that will replace all of the regular cards in the game with their old-fashioned cards with some different graphics on them and all that from the original game. And I will go through all those. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at the tile pack that came with the game. So this is the Raccoon City tile pack. Again, anybody that backed the original Resident Evil 2 game should get this if you backed this game as well. So these will Again, either you can sub them in or use them in conjunction or replace your original tiles, I think. Well, mostly. I don't see the 2-point tiles or the 2 square tiles here, but at least yet. Yep, just the bigger tiles, but a lot better. There's a lot more detail. They're a lot brighter. They gave you the hazard tokens in there as well, so that you don't have to continually reference the book. So I will definitely take this. These are much better than the original set of tiles. Finally, we have the City in Ruins. So this is the one major expansion to the game. Again, we have a new rulebook here. Some more enemy types, extended campaign structure, and all the different, and there's the scenarios. We have some additional tiles here. So the first one, very nice. And then the second one has a massive tile on it. That is going to pop right on out of there. Some additional tokens, electricity, and sleep tokens or something. Very cool. Love that. That is awesome. And then the enemies. So first off, we have a whole collection of new cards. Lots of locked cards, one-ways. We got those blue herbs in there, and then some more weapons, cards, keys, ammo. There's all the acid, freezing rounds, everything. Mine thrower, rocket launcher, tape recorder, vaccines, main gate. And then the bigger cards. So we have the Gravedigger Adult, so one of the major enemies in here. And the sliding worms, these little guys here. Hunter B, Hunter Y, some additional door cards, and the models. So there's the adult Gravedigger. Oof, he is a big one. And then we have the little guys to terrorize you along the way. Some additional hunters from that other box that we opened up, and another enemy, another big one. He looks like a mutated mess. Alright, so that is everything included in those boxes. I hope you found this video helpful. Again, let me know in the comments down below what other types of videos you'd like to see around this. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos and leave me feedback on them. I do really appreciate it, and take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. Until next time, I'll see you later.